Alright guys, today we're going to get you up to speed on how to tow with the eFoil. It's the best way to get into waves. You can launch from the beach super easy, but you got to work as a team, and there's a couple things that we want to go over to kind of get you set up and make it as easy as possible for you. So the eFoil you're going to be towing with, you want to use a 4.9 or a 5.4 eFoil. The bigger boards just make it a lot easier. You're also going to need a tow rig. So we've been experimenting this for a long time, and we use a big wave surf leash. You want the stretch for these starts. And then we also use a windsurfer uphaul. This also has a bungee in it too, but it doesn't like take on a lot of water when you're dragging it behind. So this is the best setup if you could get one of these. So the connection point, you're gonna wanna put the cup on the mast directly under the board, get it as tight as you can, and make sure the tow rig is facing backwards directly behind the board. Couple things, you wanna ride a bigger wing. You wanna ride like a 200 or a 250. And you also wanna make sure you're not using the shroud. You wanna use a 3-blade prop so you have the maximum power when you're towing your rider. All right, so when you're towing with the eFoil, you gotta work as a team. You got a driver and you got a rider, and they're two totally different positions, so you gotta learn the technique for both.
So today I am the rider. I'm on a 32 mast. I'm on a 90 HA and a 20 carb. This is a 4.4. Typically, if you're doing these eFoil tows, you obviously wanna be on a bigger board, bigger setup, less pressure on the eFoil.
Yeah, the Lift eFoil is the most powerful eFoil on the market, but it's not unlimited power, so there's a lot of technique that goes into like learning these starts, both for the driver and for the rider. So when you're, as a rider, you want to like start with a bigger board, bigger wings, just make it a lot easier for yourself to get up. You know, Eros and I are riding a little bit smaller rig. We've been doing this for a long time, so we can really get into like some bigger waves on some like smaller gear. But when you're first starting out, those bigger boards and bigger wings are really going to help. So today we're going to show you how to do it. I'm going to be the driver, Eros is going to be the rider, and we're going to give you guys a couple tips on how to do it right.
Going full power on the takeoff, getting all the way up onto the nose of the board, got all the way to my front foot, pushing down on the nose. As I feel like he's getting up, I'm keeping the board flat and slowly standing up. So as the rider here, you will want to keep all the weight forward, as much weight as possible. You'll start to feel some tension. As soon as you feel the tension, it's like a bungee cord. You'll pop right up as you're getting pulled. You want to make sure that you stay away from the turbulence behind the eFoil.
And now we're both riding.